Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol. Picture switching tabs, answering a ping, and bam, you're in 6 different conversations at once. Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm Eric. Today we try 3 tiny pocket rituals you can do between digital tasks. Each one takes under a minute. Try one with us.
Let's take a look. I've been mid-sentence and suddenly the world has changed. That feeling of sliding from one thing into another without a seam is exhausting. A small, deliberate action can be the hinge that swings you into the next thing with less spillover.
Right.
It doesn't need incense or candles. It needs intention and repetition.
And that tiny repeatability is what actually wins people over in busy lives. If it's small, people do it. If it's big, it becomes a to-do that never happens.
Exactly. Tiny, repeatable, not theatrical. Quick roadmap. Why miniature rituals work. Then 3 experiments you can try in real time. Keep something small nearby if you can.
In practice, there's a dance between habit anchors and meaning. Anchors are the triggers we already bump up against. Doors, pockets, buttons, and meaning is what we attach. Combine them and the brain starts to expect the shift. Experience shows small meaning often beats big gestures for long-term change.
Totally.
And from the behavioral side, smaller steps, lower friction. If a reset is under a minute and gives an immediate sense of usefulness, one breath, one phrase, one object, people are way more likely to come back to it tomorrow. That tiny reward loop builds a habit faster than a long ritual ever will.
Okay, first experiment. Think of the threshold you cross all day, leaving your desk, closing a tab, stepping out of a meeting. Stop for one deliberate exhale. Let your shoulders drop and notice you're not carrying the old moment forward. Try it now. Exhale slowly.
That pause works like folding a letter and putting it in an envelope. You tuck one chapter away. Even without words, the motion signals an end. Try saying to yourself quietly, I'm leaving that task. You don't have to say it out loud, but the intention helps the mental hinge hold.
If you're stuck at a laptop, push the chair back a foot and stand as you exhale. Movement plus breath seals the switch. For accessibility, a table tap or pressing a phone's volume toggle can serve the same function. The exact gesture doesn't matter. The pattern does.
Second experiment. My grandmother's trick. Pick a tiny object, a coin or ring. Call it your lock. Move it into your pocket or close your hand around it before you start the next task. The object becomes a boundary cue. Got one? Slide it now. Feels slightly silly. Good. That means your brain notices it.
Objects carry memory. Your hand finds that coin and remembers the intention you set earlier. The tactile cue brings you back. It turns a vague promise into a physical anchor. Try calling a moment to mind when your fingers touch the object. Just a tiny reminder.
Make the rules simple. Object in pocket equals single task mode. Object out equals break or social mode. Name it, focus coin or pause ring. That tiny label amplifies the cue. If pockets aren't practical, a sticker on your laptop or a wristband works just as well.
I do want to push back a little. What if naming or calling it a ritual makes people feel like they're adding another rule? Could that make it less likely to stick?
I get that. Make it playful instead of pious. Call it the nudge or the tiny boss, and laugh about it with yourself. That lightness makes it approachable. A private joke beats a solemn rule any day.
Yes, treat it as an experiment. If a name or object feels too ceremonial, ditch the name or use something purely functional. A sticker, a small colored tab, a vibration alert. Options keep it from feeling boxed in.
Third experiment. The 5-word reset. Pick 5 compact words that reframe the next task. Short, actionable, and real. Examples. 1 step now, then rest, or clear focus, kind approach, go. Say them aloud or whisper them before you press start. Give yourself 5 seconds to speak one now.
Constraining language helps. 5 words force clarity and stop fuzzy intentions in their tracks. Try different tones, stern, playful, tender, and notice how the same words tilt your attention differently.
Keep it honest. If finish everything fast makes you tense, swap to small step, it's okay. Practical beats aspirational. Words that match where you actually are will steady you better than an idealized motto.
Quick recap in action. Use a doorway pause to close one moment, an object lock to set a tactile boundary, and a 5-word reset to frame what's next. Chain them if you like. Doorway pause, 5 words, then pocket the object while you work. It's scaffolding, not a performance.
One rapid tip: run a tiny experiment. Pick a day to try the doorway pause every transition and jot 1 line of notes in your phone. Small data helps you decide what to keep. Experience shows that noticing change once makes you curious enough to repeat it.
My accessibility note. Make the ritual sensory in whatever mode calms you. Touch, sight, or sound. And be forgiving. Missed rituals aren't failure. They're rehearsal. Start again at the next transition.
Try one ritual right now. Doorway pause, 5 words, or the object lock. Subscribe to Down the Rabbit Hole. Tell us what you tried, and we'll feature a few listener experiments next time. Don't be afraid to learn.
Nice. Can't wait to hear what people name their little objects.
And send us the quirky names. Those make the best stories.
You've been listening to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.